So there's my drive plate, nice and installed. Cleaned up the surfaces. Now I'm ready to put on the clutch plate and pressure plate. All right, there's a installed clutch there, and we know it's good, nice and aligned. This is the alignment pin, and it's in there really good, and it slides right out. So it's nice and aligned, and you can tell you're seated at the base of the you won't be able to see it probably, but if you put a little grease at the end of that alignment tool on the tip back there, you can kind of see that ring. Oh, that's the ring of grease. So it was perfectly aligned, and can't really see it on the camera, but that's a good thing to do, is just put a little grease on the alignment tool, especially at the end, and then you'll see where it seats in there, and you'll see that it actually seated into the crankshaft. Alright, I just replaced the drive axle seals, and Haynes repair manual says to stick a screwdriver on the interface here and pry it out. Yeah, forget that. That's not gonna happen. What I ended up having to do, here's the old one, I had to literally collapse it from the outside, weasel a screwdriver up underneath it to pry it out. Or you can get the tool for it, but I had to be extremely careful with that and make sure I didn't ruin the housing or the seal. The housing got a little scratched up and a little gouge in it, but the actual sealing surface on the inside didn't. So I would recommend to get that tool, not to do it the way I did it, but you can't just pry it out. It's just in there way too good. So we finally got the transmission in after some finagling, but it's in there, it's up. And everything looks good, flywheel's in there. The arm, or the fork, seems to be working right. So, got the mount, transmission mounts in. So far only the upper two bell housing bolts holding the transmission in. So now we'll just start doing the reverse of taking everything off from earlier, and hopefully get this thing up and running here soon. Just to let you know, everything's been pretty smooth, and I'm running out of camera time, so this is going to be the last thing I show you. Everything else is pretty straightforward.